This is now one of my favorite Apple Watch accessories I've ever actually reviewed. So, coming up next. Hey folks, welcome back to techgooch, and I'm back with another video review for you Apple Watch owners out there, specifically for people that might be looking for a new band. And this is a stainless steel band from EloBeth. Now, I will put a link right at the top of the description so you can check this out, and they do offer it in 3 colors: black, silver, and what they call a rose gold. Looks like gold, but rose gold. I have the black version, as you can see here, because I do have the space gray watch, so they sent me over the black version. All about it. It is a stainless steel band. It fits very well. It does not pull my hair out. It clasps and holds on very well and is very easy to adjust. 5 awesome things, and this is not, I'm not trying to be biased because they did send this to me to review. As soon as I got it, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to really like this because I've never been a big fan of the metal band watch bands like with older watches, like standard watches. I've always just been a standard cloth band or a plastic band of some kind, one that definitely felt good against the skin, because usually it would pull my hair, and I hate it because I do have a lot of hair on my arms. I'm going to bring the video in here in a second, but this is the first metal watch band I've ever used that didn't pull my hair. Even the Melanie's loop bands, which I do like, I really do, I stopped using them just because of them pulling on my hair from time to time, as well as catching on my clothing from time to time. This does neither. I've been using it for over a week now, and I love it. And it's really easy to adjust. There's the band or the sections I am currently not using. I have really small wrists, to be honest. There are 5 additional linkages here, and they're really easy. So I'm going to bring it in here and show you how to adjust it and what it actually looks like on the wrist. So as you can see here, I have the 5 additional links, and on the back of the links is where you can actually see there's a little slider. Try to see if I can't get in here a little bit closer, but essentially how this actually goes on the wrist and how it locks is the traditional. There's a couple little pinch points here. You pinch it and it'll release, and then you have your traditional kind of release and clasp mechanism that you would have with a metal watch band. There's just a little guy here that the other side just kind of clasps onto, and then when you actually release it, off she comes. Now, it doesn't come fully apart. You have to actually slide your hand out, and of course my wrists are pretty small for my hand size, so I do have to, I wouldn't say struggle with it, but I do have to pay attention to when it comes off, because it's not quick, go boom, boom, and off. It takes a couple extra seconds. But the nice thing about this is obviously you have that security that it can't just fall off your wrist. If it detaches or delatches, it's just going to hang there, and you'll notice it immediately. It does add a little bit more weight than like a sport band or anything like that does. It is a little bit heavier than my Melanie's loop bands, but I do like it a lot more because it doesn't pull my hair and it doesn't catch any clothing. Just like any other watch band, but of course this one does not come apart. You have to actually kind of get in there. A little bit more difficult to get in there, but you just kind of slide it at the angle, and off she comes. Now, when she's off, you can see right now I have 3 removable linkages still remaining on this, so it can actually go smaller than my wrists, and my wrists are fairly small. Essentially how this works is I'm going to actually add a linkage to this so you see what it looks like when I add a linkage. I'm going to just double check the video and come in a little closer, I think. Alright, so hopefully you'll be able to see this decently. There's this little mechanism here. What you do is you slide that off to the side. Basically what you're doing is you're sliding the pin that's latching into this far side. So if I slide this off to the side, like that, right there, I can actually just take that off. So what it is, this far side is a stationary pin. This side over here is the pin that actually moves. So you can see it there. And all we're doing is hooking the pin on the far side, and then pulling the mechanism over, dropping it down, and then releasing it back. So, like I said, I'm going to add a linkage. Why not? So I have my spare linkages here. Oh, I gotta grab that one. There we go. So I got 1 additional linkage I'm going to add into the combination here. So first I'm going to add it to this side. So like I said, grab the stationary side, pull that back, and there we go. And then same thing with this one. If I can get it to latch onto that one that's down there already. There we go. And that's it. Now I can just put the Apple Watch back together. And in this case, put it back on my wrist. Now I have obviously more free range of motion, and now I have a little more loosely fitting band. Now I don't like my Apple Watch. I don't like my watches loose at all on my arm. I'd rather have them tighter. But this is probably where I think a lot of people actually keep their watches is a little bit loose. It still stays on there good, but it does move around a little bit. I'm more of a tighter one. So like in my case, I'm gonna go ahead and undo it again, slide it off the wrist, and bring it back open again. And then I'm just gonna remove that linkage that I just put back in real quick, like, just to demonstrate that it's not something that takes very much time at all. It's a lot easier if I have it in my hands. Trying to do it on camera is not as easy as doing it just out in the open. That's what I will say. There we go. So, back to good. Slide it back in place. Slide it back on the wrist. And that's how I like it fitting. It doesn't move so much at all. And then I have this extra linkage that I just keep on the, basically a daisy chain of linkages that I keep in the box, so that if my wrist ever does grow, I have these with me at any time. So, yay! So while I probably will still use my sport bands from time to time, I have been loving this band. So EloBeth, fantastic job. $22 for a stainless steel band. I have taken showers with it. I have completely submerged it. I have not noticed any kind of tarnishing, rust, or anything so far. So I have great things to say about it. So I will put links down below if you want to check it out. Again, available in black, silver, and rose gold. If you have any other questions, let me know. It is available both for the 42 as well as the 38mm. And thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe. Please like the video. Please share the video. And I will catch you here for another video review here in the near future. Thanks for stopping by.